I want to introduce you to something today, and I'm sending you this because you have already been introduced to terahertz, and I want to take you a little bit deeper than where you've been. And if you haven't been involved in, or you don't know about terahertz, let me give you a little brief overlay of what terahertz is. We have far infrared and we have microwave, and in between microwave and far infrared, we have a frequency called terahertz. That's 1 trillion vibrations or 1 trillion oscillations per second, which is the same oscillation as the human cell, the blood cell and the lymph cell. So it was about 9 months ago I was introduced to terahertz. And this is a terahertz blower, and I'm going to show you what it does. This is the violet light that comes out of this blower. The violet light is 405 nanometers, which is the terahertz frequency. And when that is blown into water, it makes the water cells, or the water molecules, vibrate at 1 trillion vibrations per second. So when we drink the water, that water helps our blood cells and our lymph cells vibrate at that oscillation or that movement. And so this was introduced to me, about 8 or 9 months ago, and I started using it on my water. Now, what got me involved in that? Well, I had been president of a medical corporation, and I had worked around frequencies for the last 50 years, actually more than 50 years. And so I understood the value of frequencies, but when I figured this out, when I analyzed this, and I realized what it did, it gets the blood cells vibrating at the rate they're supposed to vibrate, and when they're vibrating, they can't stick together. What is a blood clot? A blood clot is blood cells sticking together. What is a heart attack? A heart attack is the artery, the aorta running into the heart being clogged up so you don't get blood into your heart. Well, I knew if I had this, I could become stroke proof and heart attack proof. What is that worth? Well, this particular device puts out 405 nanometers of violet light at 7 milliwatts. 7 milliwatts is the intensity. But because the company wasn't doing a good job of getting these delivered and produced, a friend of mine developed this unit right here. And this is a Harmonic Terahertz Light Generator. And what this does is this produces terahertz. And let me show you what here's the terahertz. But the terahertz are instead of being 7 milliwatts, the terahertz are 12 milliwatts, which means it's 171% stronger than this is. Well, this makes noise. This is quiet. Well, let me tell you about a friend of mine. A friend of mine heard about this, and an old Chinese man in Beijing said to him, and he had gallstones, and he was thinking about having the gallstones removed. And the old man said, if you'll take this terahertz blower and you blow it on your gallbladder, within a short period of time, your gallstones will break up, they'll disintegrate, and you'll just urinate them out. Well, he did that, and it happened. And that kind of sold him on this device. Another friend of mine had a blockage in her carotid artery. Well, when your carotid artery gets blocked, you don't get any blood to your brain. And there's an operation that can be done, and they cut it open, and they clean it out. But a friend of mine's husband had that done, and some of the plaque got into his brain. He went into a coma. He was in a coma for 6 years, and he died. That's a dangerous operation. Well, she took this wand and she blew it on her carotid artery for a couple weeks, about 15, 20 minutes a day. She went to have the operation 2 weeks after she got the wand, and they checked her carotid artery again. It was clear. Well, I'm not going to tell you that it would do that for you, but if I had any of those problems, that's what I would do. Well, think about this. This is 171% stronger than the blower. And it doesn't make any noise. But it has some added benefit. So it has some other things that we can do to make it work. And you can see the light on my face and on my shirt. So if I were to take and shine this light on my heart, around my heart, in my mind, that could probably free up my arteries, my arteries in my heart. Well, but that's not what got me involved in this. What got me involved in this is that I can put this on a glass of water, and I can treat my water for 15 seconds. And then when I drink the water creates the vibration in my body. My blood cells start working independently, so they're not stuck together. You know, most people have blood cells stuck together. You know, maybe 5 or 10 or 15 cells stuck together. Well, if you want to get the circulation going in your capillaries, the capillaries only have space for one cell at a time. Well, if the cells are stuck together, guess what? You've got a blockage. Well, I didn't want that. I wanted my cells to be independent, the same way that a Christian is a person that belongs to Christ, and they're a person, they're an individual. They're individuals, and when they're individuals, they have the power of Christ in their life. Well, when our blood cells are individuals, they have the power of the blood cell in the individual cell that can move through the body. Well, how does blood work anyway? Well, blood moves through the capillaries, and it leaks out of the capillaries into the lymph system, and it carries the nutrients and things into the lymph system. And it's the lymph that delivers the nutrients and carries the waste away from the cells. And then the lymph cells go back up through the thoracic duct into their clavicle arteries and go back into your bloodstream. And it's just a cycle of cleaning and shifting. Well, this device is 171% stronger than this, but it has a rechargeable battery. So this is the charger, and you plug it in. You plug it in the wall, you plug it in here, and it recharges it. It doesn't have to be connected to a wire like this does. So it's a lot more convenient. You can slip it in your pocket and take it with you to a restaurant. When you're at the restaurant, you can set it on a glass of water, hit the button for 15 seconds, and you can terahertz your beverage, whether it's iced tea or coffee or tea or whatever you're drinking. You can do that. This is really a powerful device, but it's light, it's quiet, doesn't make any noise. And I'm a firm believer in, well, I started out working on horses, and I can put this next to the neck of a horse, and I can work its carotid artery. Will it bother the animal? No, he doesn't even see it. It's just a light up and down his neck. I can work on my own carotid arteries, or I can work on my heart, or I can work up and down my spine. And because it works on the water molecules and the blood cells, I can work this up and down my spine, and I can radically increase my stem cell growth. Well, that's really valuable. That's really powerful. Well, I'm going to bring this on the market in January for $1,200. Be a $1,200 device. But I'm going to offer that to you before the first of the year. If I receive a check that's postmarked before January 1st, 2023, I'm offering this to you for $777. As of January 1, this device is going to be a $1,200 device. The only way anybody will be able to buy this is to buy it from me for $1,200. But if you're already a customer, you can reorder them at $800 a piece. So I'm making this offer to you because I'm going to bring this on the market big time, because I want everybody to be I want everybody to have the insurance that I have. I don't want to ever have a stroke. I don't want to ever have a heart attack. And this device is 171% stronger than the wand. Now, they're selling thousands of these for they raised the price to $380. But it has to be plugged in, and it makes a lot of noise, and it doesn't have the convenience of this. My market for this is going to be veterinarians, naturopathic physicians, chiropractors, healers, because this device is quiet. You can carry it into a hospital room with the person that is in hospital care, and nobody will even know you're bringing it in this room to work on people. Make them better, make them healthier. Anyway, I'm offering this to you right now, today, right now, until January 1st for $777, and after that it will be $1,200, and everybody that has purchased one can buy more for $800 a piece, even after the first of the year. And after January 1st, the only one that way I'm going to share these is for $1,200. And if once a person's purchased one for $1,200, they can buy more for $800 a piece. I'm not looking for salespeople. I'm looking for people that want to be healthy. And if you want to buy one for $800 after that, and you want to sell it to somebody or give it to somebody for less money, that's your product. It's not mine anymore. But that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, I wanted to make that available to you, because obviously most of you have already purchased a wand from me at some level. Now this is the next level. So God bless you. If I can be of any assistance, my information is below this video, and you can call me anytime. You know my phone's open to you. God bless you.